It's been a while since I did a video. The last few videos I've done haven't got hardly any views. And that, of course, because I have this amazingly overwhelming, dynamic personality and an ego that some might say is rather large. This has upset me, and I have kind of mellowed out as far as doing videos. Then, of course, something went wrong with Google, and I had to switch back to the Windows Explorer, and they updated that version, but it's not compatible, and I totally was stressed out. I mean, we're talking stroke, heart attacks, an increase in dementia. This occupied me and kept me offline for a while. Not to mention cancer treatments that are going to turn me into a girl. I'm a little nervous about this. Let me tell you, it's hard to make a decision like that, you know. Do I want to eliminate all my male testosterone? No, actually, I don't. There's already rumors flying in all directions about me without me taking medicine that will take away the part of me that's male. What effect will it have? In all seriousness, I'm concerned what's going to happen to my voice, because in a pinch, you know, if a volcano erupts in my backyard, or let's hypothetically suppose, even though I'm 350 feet above the Columbia River, and even though Portland goes all the way down to Grants Pass, and is lower than what I am here, it would take, you know, a massive flood equal to the one of biblical proportions before water would get here. But I worry about this, and I might have to work again, so I have to have my voice, because if it's radio, they can't see me, that I'm aging and old and frail and weak. Speaking of being aging, old, frail, and weak, the reason that I rose from my deathbed, I tend to exaggerate, but it gets me a lot of sympathy. I rose from my deathbed to put this video up because I feel that we in the Northwest, right prior to this election coming up, we have, like, you know, New York was washed off the planet, but now it's rebuilding. In the Northwest, we have vanished off the planet and vanished off the news. There are two stories that are stressing me out because nobody is covering it. First of all, let me point out, one story involves Vancouver, Washington, which is part of the Pacific Northwest. I mean, for crying out loud, buckaroos, Bigfoot, the Sasquatch, could be doing a YouTube video right this moment and a CNN report, and nobody would see it. Damn, that frustrates me. Well, certainly if I take this cancer treatment, I'm not going to have any hair at all. Blast it! So I can't even masquerade as Bigfoot. How come you get off subject, Emmett? I don't know. Damn. I shouldn't curse. Sorry. Listen. A Sikh temple was burned down in Vancouver. Okay. If that would have happened in New York, it probably would have got coverage. It received no coverage. This was long before Sandy and the East Coast being blown away. Oh, it's terrible what's happening there. But it happened before that, and it should have been a major news story. I mean, they could burn down the whole town of Vancouver, Washington. See, my house is being broken into right now as I'm talking. And the burglars are laughing. And no coverage. Nobody gives a damn. Blasted, blasted. It's a double blasted. But there's a triple blasted that I wanted to tell you about. The election's coming up. And over in Clackamas County, in the state of Oregon, right across the Columbia River, they have found people that are tabulating the ballots there are tampering with the ballots. Now, I'm not going to suggest which party is tampering with the ballots, but they've tampered with thousands of them. This, to me, seems like a news story. How in the hell do we get national publicity? Because this is major voter fraud. It's not like somebody who's not really registered to voting. It's not that kind of fraud. This is the election people counting the ballots. Now, I've put it on Twitter. I've put it on Facebook. I'm not even going to try to tell you the whole bloody story. It hurts to even think about it. But it's serious. And it should be looked into, and it should be national news. My God, one whole state's electoral voting system is screwed up. It's even worse than that. You know, it's not enough if they can stop people from registering so they can't vote and want ID from people when their house has been turned into a bunch of junk spread all over the Northeast. Now they're tampering with the ballots after you voted. And where is our news? Or, I know one of the candidates commented about Big Bird. Yeah. You know, let me end this with this. I don't give a damn about Big Bird. I'm not worried about him. But there's more to PBS than Big Bird. There's news that isn't controlled by commercial interests, though they're seeping their way in like floodwaters in the Northeast. But at this point, it is a true source of news. It's not like Fox News. Murdoch? Oh, damn it, shut up. I'm sorry. I have more to say, but I want to get this up, if you will excuse me. Oh, there's a link. There's a link to the story that I'm talking about. I'm not just making this up. There's a link. So look at the link. It's in the description for the video.